This is Ed Czerwien with the USDA in Amarillo, Texas with the weekly boxed beef recap for week ending June 22nd. The comprehensive choice cutout, which is the weekly average of all the different types of sales, including that spot trade, formula trade, export sales, and even those out front sales. And it was at 198.52, which was $3.44 lower than last week. The total reported boxed beef volume was 7,309 loads, which was 886 loads less than last week. However, keep in mind that last week was the largest load count for the year. The formula trade was 3,431 loads for the week, which was 529 loads less than last week, but still about 47% of the total sales. Exports reported 1,181 loads, which was 207 loads less than the previous week, but has been extremely good the past 3 weeks. The NAFTA exports represented 320 of those loads, and 861 loads were shipped overseas. The declining value of the dollar really helped exports out the last few weeks, since the combined impact of the lower boxed beef prices and the cheaper dollar made overseas buyers really perk up. However, that started to change last Thursday as the value of the dollar jumped again. It will be interesting to watch how that impacts exports in the upcoming weeks. The outfront sales were 1,301 loads, which was 324 loads less than last week, but still a large part of the total sales. As we continue to watch the seasonal changes in the graph, you can see that we follow a very defined and repeated swings in the outfront sales each year. Retailers definitely gear up for the big grilling holidays by booking product in advance of these major summer holidays. The most recent 10-week rolling boxed beef sales average was 7,224 loads per week, and that compares to 7,330 loads per week last year at the same time, and was only 106 loads less than last year's average. Boxed beef load counts this past 6 weeks have been very similar to last year, which is quite a bit better than we saw in the past 20 months. The latest average national steer carcass weight has followed the normal seasonal upswing after bottoming out the first week of May. It was 3 pounds higher at 853 pounds, and that compares to 850 last year, but only 824 pounds for the 4-year average. As you can see in the graph, we steadily increase our weights all summer until we normally reach our highs in the fall. That means more tonnage from the same number of animals. A 30-pound increase per carcass over the 4-year average is similar to adding an additional 19,000 carcasses weighing 800 pounds to the tonnage each and every single week. Increased weights make up a lot more tonnage than many people realize, which has been a significant item during the past 20 months. Thank you. This has been Ed Czerwien with the USDA in Amarillo, Texas.